Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Elle's House of Tarot. I hope everyone's having a great week so far. This week we are doing love messages. We are just asking Spirit what it is that you guys need to know in regards to love right now. Getting lots of interesting messages so far. It's going to be a general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if your sun sign doesn't resonate, be sure to check out the other placements in your chart. I post them all throughout the week. And it is a general reading, so make sure you're only taking the messages that resonate for you. First, we'll get some energy around love right now. What is the energy around Gemini in regards to love right now? If you guys would like to book a personal reading, you can do so by sending an email to ellshouseoftaro@gmail.com. The weekly Zodiac schedule and my email are down in the description box for you. All right, let's see what we got. If you guys have been watching my videos and you're liking the messages you're getting, please subscribe for me so that as my channel grows, I'll be able to do more and more things like live readings, which is something I'm very much looking forward to doing for you guys. And I'm sorry for the buzzing in the background. The landscapers seem to show up as soon as I sit down. Okay, so we have dive deep, we have move forward, and we have inner knowing. Okay, so I feel, Gemini, there is a reality that you need to face, okay, with this deep dive, where you're going to go inward and you're going to listen to what your intuition is telling you, what you're being called to do, and then you're going to move forward from there with whatever decision you feel within yourself needs to be made, whatever direction source is calling you to go in, because your inner knowing, you're going to be trusting your intuition here to make the right decision, or to make the decision that is calling you right now. For a lot of you, I'm feeling you need to move on from a connection. I feel like this is someone that you have a deep soul connection with, you have a very strong tie to, but it's just the timing isn't right, or it's just not working out. You guys can't get on the same page. It's just, for some reason, is not coming together. And I think you need to be honest with yourself that you've put in the time and energy to try and make it work, and it's not working. So it's time to move forward. And I think this is something you've known for a long time, something that your intuition and that inner voice has been telling you. But accepting is very difficult, especially when you have a very strong tie to somebody. It can be hard to move on from that. Okay. All right. So let's get a little bit more information here. All right. So what else does Gemini need to know in regards to this message here? Okay. It's interesting, the card that's coming up in the middle. Oh, Gemini. Okay, so we have 5 of Cups. We have the 8 of Swords. And then we have the 7 of Swords. Okay. You're really sad about this, Gemini. You're really sad. There's an energy of regret as well. But you feel very trapped by this connection. You felt like you haven't been able to move on from it. It's a general reading, so the specific scenario is going to be different for everyone. For some of you, I feel like it's what I was saying before, where you have been trying to get this to work and it's just not working. But you want it to work. And for others of you, I feel like you felt trapped in a situation that you couldn't escape, but you're realizing that you can move on from this. Like, this part of it is, so some of you need to move on energetically. Like, there's somebody that you've been trying to get something off the ground with, and it just never seems to work out. So there's an energetic tie that needs to be cut or healed so that you can move on. And the 8 of Swords here is not because you feel trapped with that person, but because the bond is so strong, you're not sure how you're ever going to be able to disconnect from them. For others of you that are actually physically in a relationship with somebody that you've known for a while is not healthy, and you've wanted to move on, but you didn't feel like you could. You had some sort of obligation or some sort of tie, or even just fear and anxiety or your own mental entrapment that's keeping you there. But look, it's underneath this stuck trapped energy is underneath the move forward. You can move forward. You can move on from this. It's not easy, but you can. And then the sadness is under the dive deep. It's acknowledging your true emotions around this relationship or this connection. It makes you sad. You're feeling alone. There's like a feeling of emptiness here. I'm hearing the word missing out, like you're afraid that you're going to miss out on something by either staying trapped in a situation that you can't get out of, or you think you can't get out of, or by disconnecting from somebody that you have a strong tie to, but it's just not working out. Okay, and then we have Seven of Swords. It's interesting, it's underneath the inner knowing, because Seven of Swords is about lying and deception, right? You've been deceiving yourself that you are stuck with this person, or you can't move on from this person, or that you, maybe for some of you, you don't deserve better, or this is the best you could do. There's kind of like self-worth issues coming through here, but deep inside, you know, I'm not trapped. I am not forever tied to this person. There's somebody else out there for me. Okay, so there's kind of, you're trying to talk yourself out of moving on, but deep down, you know it's the right thing to do. Cancer had kind of a similar reading where they were getting like two messages that were kind of similar to this. So if you're dealing with a Cancer, or if you have water in your chart, you may want to check that one out. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the Five of Cups here? There we go. Okay, so see, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, it's sad. Yes, it's hard. Yes, you're feeling down and you don't know if you can do that, and there's fear around regret, but there is something positive coming. You're turning your Wheel of Fortune, your Wheel of Fate, and you're bringing in good luck by listening to your emotions that you've been keeping deep inside of you and healing this sadness so you can move forward. Why is the Eight of Swords here? See, we have Two of Cups in the reverse. Ooh. I feel like Cancer got Lovers in the reverse. So yeah, if this is resonating, I would go give Cancer a watch. It's kind of similar. So twos are about making choices, and with the Two of Cups, it's making a choice around love. And you haven't wanted to make this decision either because you feel trapped due to some sort of obligation where you feel like you have to stay with this person, or your own self-doubt and self-worth issues makes you feel like you can't find anything better, even though this relationship you're in is making you very sad. But then there is also, for those of you that need to move on energetically, you don't want to let them go, or it's very hard to let them go. So like making this decision to move out of this Eight of Swords energy is very difficult, but it is a decision. Okay, nobody is trapped in Eight of Swords energy like permanently. The universe is not keeping you locked in a cage. Okay, you can. Eight of Swords is a mental entrapment. You have it in your mind that you're trapped, but once you realize, oh, I'm not trapped, I have free will to make decisions, then you can move forward. You can move out of Eight of Swords energy. So you can make the choice to make this decision around love, whatever it is, whatever the choices you need to make here. And then why is the Seven of Swords here? See, that's funny. Seven of Cups. It's funny, it came out, it was going to be in the reverse, but it flipped over, so it's in the upright. So there is like some confusion, but I think you are keeping yourself confused by talking yourself into staying connected or staying in the relationship, even though your soul, your intuition, your inner knowing is calling you to make a different choice, to move away from this situation. So there's like you're keeping yourself confused, and that keeps you trapped in this Eight of Swords energy. Okay, but then there is also like a message here of daydreaming. You're thinking about what your life will be like without this person, or you're thinking about what your life will be like if you are able to move on to somebody else. And I think it makes you happy. I think you feel, because it's interesting here, the Seven of Swords has has a heart kind of in there. It's being stabbed by the swords, but it's like there's a heart there, and it almost looks like there's a little bit of sun kind of behind these swords. So it's like love and happiness and positivity are behind all this self-deception and doubt. You're just keeping yourself confused because not making a decision is easier than having to make a difficult decision. Okay? So you, on the one hand, become very overwhelmed when you think about leaving, and you're trying to keep yourself confused so you don't have to make a choice. But on the other hand, you're daydreaming about love and happiness, and you know that there's something better out there for you. You're just a little bit, scared to make the decision, or you don't know how to make the decision, or what will happen once you do make the decision. Okay? All right, so what is next here for Gemini in regards to this reading? What is next here for Gemini? What is next? So we have Nine of Cups. We have the World. And we have the Hierophant and the reverse. Okay, so what is next here? Well, all your goals and wishes and dreams are going to come true if you're willing to make the choice that feels the best for you in your soul. See what I said here with the Wheel of Fortune? Yes, it's sad, but acknowledging your emotions and removing yourself from a situation that's not healthy or cutting ties with somebody, I just said it was going to bring good luck. And here we have wishes and hopes and dreams fulfilled. Okay? Let me move these up a little bit more so you can see the full card. Okay? And then we have the World. You're going to close out this cycle that you think that you're trapped in. Okay, so we have this move forward and then a whole new cycle right here in between this Eight of Swords, in between making the decision. Are you going to stay stuck in the past or in your current situation, or are you going to move forward and make the decision to start a whole new cycle, a whole new phase for you? I think the Hierophant is in reverse for a couple reasons. I think that you are going to stay single for a little while and take care of yourself and kind of start to connect with your spirituality. But the Hierophant is also a marriage card. It's also a spiritual divine counterpart card. So what it's saying is inside, you know that there's somebody better for you out there. It's almost like once you split from whatever situation you need to move on from, the door is going to open to this person. Right now it's in the reverse. You have no contact with them, or you don't even know they exist because you're keeping yourself stuck. But once you open this door to this next phase, you're going to start bringing this person in. And I think, like I said, you're going to be single for a while and do some deep healing. Why is the Nine of Cups here? And that's a great way to attract somebody in. That's good for you. Why is the Nine of Cups here? See what I say? Sunshine. The sun is here. The sun is there. And that's what I was talking about this card. The sun stood out to me for a reason. Okay? This is the most positive card in the deck. You can't ask for more than sun energy. It's happiness. It's joy. It's union. It's family. The sunflowers are loyalty. So everything you've wanted is going to come after this decision. See? We have the turn of good fortune with the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the World here? See? Knight of Pentacles. You're going to get an offer from somebody that is solid, steady, grounded, sincere, and that is going to carry you into this next phase of life. You can't have this person until you walk away from the current situation, okay? Why is the Hierophant in the reverse? All right, so we have the Strength card. It kind of came out a little bit sideways, but it feels like it needs to be in the upright. That could just mean that you're building your strength and the courage to move on. But also, if you look in the Strength card, she has the infinity symbol above her head. That's a divine counterpart connection. It takes strength and courage to walk away from something, to disconnect from something, so you can find, but something better is out there. Okay, and it's on the Hierophant, which is what I was just saying about the being a spiritual marriage. There's somebody out there that you have a soul connection with, that wants to be in your life, that wants to manifest you. For most of you, I feel like you have not met this person, but you have to have the strength and the courage to follow your inner knowing and your intuition, to defeat this self-deception and confusion, so you have the strength to move on and go through a period of spiritual healing so that you can find your person. They're out there. All right, so let's get a final word of advice here for Gemini around their reading. Can we get a final word of advice here for Gemini around their reading? So we have two cards here. See, we have trust all will be well. Okay, that's the hardest part when you're moving away from a connection, especially where you've been in a situation for a long time. You get comfortable, even if you know that it's not good, even if you know it's not healthy. It can be hard to move away if you've gotten very comfortable. But trust that all will be well. Trust that when you listen to your emotions and heal the sadness and follow your intuition and defeat the self-deception, that the sun is here. I mean, it's just this is just confirming the outcome. We have the good turn of fate. We have the sunshine of all your hopes and dreams come true, with a solid, sincere offer moving you into your next phase of life. Okay? And then we have go for it. Okay, I'm not telling anybody what to do. I will never tell you to go break up with somebody or whatever, but if this message is resonating with you, if you felt for a while you need to move on from something, this could be a sign that it's time to go for it. Okay? All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope you guys found it helpful. Please subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.